What is up, guys? Prodigy here. Bungie went ahead and posted all of the things coming out with the Dark Below and some of the new crazy changes coming out with the new raid. I mean, even to the point that it says that we will not get any primary raid weapons unless you do on hard mode. Also, this is going to go ahead and answer to all the people that keep asking me, is the expansion worth getting? Is it worth the money? I've been saying yes before these patch notes came out or this information came out, and definitely 100% now it's definitely worth it. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing they mentioned right here, new legendary gear. Existing legendary gear on display in the tower will be replaced. So all the vendors, all the Vanguard, all that stuff, all the legendary gear is going to be taken out and replaced by new ones. New legendary gear will feature higher attack and defense value. So all the armor and weapons that are going to be added to the tower, they're going to be better than the ones we had already. Legendary item will still require ascended materials to level up for upgrades, so don't throw away your shards, don't throw away your ascended energy. This new, more powerful gear will be available to all players on Destiny. So I'm not sure what they mean by here. Maybe that means even people that don't have the expansion pack or the expansion pass or the expansion Dark Below will be able to get these weapons. I'm not 100% sure. Legendary gear will not be as powerful as raid gear and exotics. Normally, a lot of the raid gear at the moment, it's very similar, at least as the raid gear weapons are very similar to other legendary weapons and exotics. But now right here, it says legendary gear will not be as powerful as raid gear. So they definitely want you to do the raid. They definitely want you to get involved, which is not a bad thing. I love challenge. I enjoy it. And definitely I would say people should get into this. Next off, they're talking about the new rank commendations. In addition to Crucible or Vanguard marks, purchasing new legendary items will require a Crucible or Vanguard commendation. Commendations are received in reputation reward packages delivered by the postmaster upon reaching a new reputation level. That sucks because we've been leveling up for a while now. I have I'm not exactly sure on my levels, but I have a few levels. That means I would have had a few commendations to buy armor, but now you won't be able to buy armor or weapons without having the commendations. So you need to level up your rank, and I would stop leveling up at least until the November 9th so you can count for something. Exotic talent changes. As part of December 1st, exotic armor and weapons no longer required ascendant materials for upgrades. We already know that. The final power nod on all exotic gear will require an exotic shard. We already know that. This new material is obtained by the following means, which is dismantling an exotic or purchasing it from Xur for 7 strange coins. And this is what an exotic shards look like. If you guys did not know, the last upgrade on an exotic weapon or exotic armor will require this to level it up to max it out. New exotics upgrading. This is another thing because the new exotics that is coming out, the new raid gear that is coming out, is going to have more defense and more attack, meaning that previous exotics will fall off and you would normally not use them. But now, according to this, starting December 9, Xur will offer players the opportunity to upgrade exotics to higher chance attack and higher defense value. So for example, for me, I have a Gjallarhorn. It's maxed out at 300 damage, and compared to the new weapon, it's gonna fall off because the new weapons are gonna have maybe 323, 320, 310, and that means the Gjallarhorn that's gonna come out later is gonna be better. So you would want to go ahead and replace it. This is pretty gay if you ask me, because the thing is, when you turn in your exotic for an upgrade, this will reset it to start, and you can see it right here. Upgrading an exotic in this way will require an exotic shard, plus the upgrade will reset the progression invested into the item. That sucks. That means if you really enjoy the exotic that you have right now, it will not be as useful as the new exotics unless you upgrade that exotic item or upgrade that exotic weapon. And if you do decide to upgrade it, you're gonna have to reset it from scratch. Make sure you build it up and max it out all over again. You need the materials, you need the exotic shards, so the grind is gonna be real. So I'm not gonna be upgrading a lot of my exotics. Definitely gonna go upgrade the Gjallarhorn. I still think the Gjallarhorn is gonna be a beast in this game, but we'll see what happens. Next off, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the Crucible changes. They're adding 3 new maps. They're also adding 2 exclusive new playlists, and it says right here, map rotation will alternate between focusing solely on the new expansion arenas and including original launch maps in the mix. So you're gonna play more of the new maps, but they're not gonna leave out the old maps. All right, next off we have heroic and nightfall challenges. Since we're getting new levels and new gears and new items, that means previous heroics and nightfalls are gonna be a joke to do. But Bungie doesn't want to do that, and that's okay, because again, we don't want to always be running through everything and not being a challenge and just easy as pie. With the light level increase to 32, heroics and nightfalls will be increased by two levels light to keep up with the new content level increase in gear items, because since we're getting stronger gear, stronger guns, stronger armor, they don't want it to make it just a joke to run through the nightfall and heroic. New raid. So for the people that are interested in the raid, I believe this is the final thing on the list. Yes, it is. Crota's End. The new raid. This is crazy. I actually like this. I mean, it's annoying, but I like it. New raid, Crota's End, will unlock on December 9th. Players at light level 30 can lead a fire team immediately upon the release. The reward system in Crota's End will address some issues reported in the Vault of Glass. Raid loot in Crota's End will drop at a higher rate. So, you know, a lot of people are complaining, you know, they've done the raid 13, 15 times and still no raid gear, still no raid weapon. So there you go. They're fixing that for the next raid. New raid gear will contain a wider variety of potential perks, so they're not all going to be very similar. I think there's only like 2 of each or 3 of each item, and now they're going to have different perks on each gun or each armor, I guess. I'm not exactly sure, but it's going to be much more different. Weapons and gear from Crota's End will not require Ascendant materials to upgrade, but Radiant Shards and Radiant Energy acquired in the raid will be used to upgrade the new gear. So that's gay, because I'm over here piling up on Ascended Shards and Ascended Energy, but they're not going to be useful for the new raid gear because it's going to require Radiant Shards and Radiant Energy. Blah. Unwanted weapons and gear from Crota's End will dismantle into radiant materials. So I don't know if this is going to be like the exotic, where it's going to require like an exotic shard to upgrade, or it's just a whole different story. And then finally, primary weapons will only drop in the harder version of Crota's End, released sometime in January. So I don't know. Let me know, you guys, your thoughts in the comments. I'll try to comment on some of them, see what you guys think about this. I am not mad about anything. I mean, yes, I might sound a little bit pissed off or just a little bit angry about something, but it's just meaning that it's a little bit more challenging, a little bit harder, a little bit, you know, more time taking, and I don't mind. I love playing this game. I really enjoy every little bit of it. And if you guys, and I definitely would recommend buying the expansion. I bought myself the expansion pass. If you guys don't want to do it, I will be doing a giveaway on my stream. I'm going to be giving out 2 for the PlayStation and 2 for the Xbox. 1 for Xbox One, 1 for Xbox 360, 1 for PlayStation 3, and 1 for PlayStation 4. I'm not exactly sure when this giveaway will be happening, but I'll make sure to go buy the codes and have it ready for the day I want to go ahead and do it. Anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you can, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.